to watch me go to town on Chiquita. How we feeling today? Things are so interesting. I feel a certain fire. I feel a certain fire within. Um, Things have felt so excellent as of late. I haven't had 3 seconds to fucking sit down and really process it. And I still don't. Till maybe I get home today. I made a significant, tiny little raise with the staffing agency. So now, I guess across the board, I'll be making more money on whatever thing gets thrown my way. And what's interesting is that just a few days ago, my altar, you see, I had for quite a few months the Knight of Pentacles on my altar. And the Knight of Pentacles worked very quickly and got me going with new work. So at a certain point, I felt like the Knight had done its job and it was time to switch it up. The new draw was the Nine of Pentacles. Within a week of the Nine of Pentacles, I get a raise. So, obviously, I've made the right move, and we'll see how long I will feel the need to hold this. So, when you do ritual, you can share general things, but don't share everything altogether. Right? You don't want to show somebody exactly how you personally made a ritual, because then somebody can undo what you did. Hey man, I don't appreciate foreign language here. I'm going to give you 24 hours because maybe you're cool, but that's a warning. Please send me messages in English. I will only tolerate languages I can speak. George Washington. Hobo. What rituals I got? All manner of rituals. All of them are very personal and ancestral and also eclectic and with my own flair to it. Okay, sure thing, George. Anyway. Jagnash Meto. Who are you, men? I am from India. Well, I'm an American. And that's all you need to know. If you want to get an idea of where I really am, you can follow the channel and try to guess based on conversation. Can I conjure elementals? I am not a conjurer like that. I do not do invocations. I have spirits that are gifts of my natural inheritance that I work with. But I do not invoke anything. I will evoke. Most of the magic I do is evocative. It comes from within. Magic that I do, magic that anyone can do, comes from within. It comes from so within that, I mean, gods can be involved, but they don't have to be involved, right? Sometimes there's good reason, for that presence. And even then, you can evoke the deity, right? And that means it's not really so much the god coming through, but the gifts of that god that are inherent in you are coming through, right? So Thor may be busy, but because I have disciplined myself to Thor, I have earned some aspect of gift, right? Some inherent ability with the hammer. And thus, it is my higher self in its Thor-like qualities from the discipline of continued ritual. It gives me the power to do things in my magic. Can you see the math in trees? I could see the math in trees if I wanted to sit down and meditate and look closely, because that's a good one to talk about, right? Like, why do certain flowers have 5 petals, certain flowers have 8 petals, right? There's an energetic quality to them. Different flowers have those petal points, and there's different energy. There's different energy systems that have different mandalas, and those flowers can correspond to a mandala, and that'll teach you something about the relationship that flower has to magic. And then the same is going to go for certain kinds of trees, because they have growing patterns, growing habits that show you angles in which that they grow, and the amount of branches at certain stages of development that they are going to have. And all of that has a deep archaic significance. So that's a really good question. So anyway, I'm going to get going because my break is just about over. I'm going to catch you guys later, and thanks for entertaining this short spat.